Ladies wanna see some more?
That's how I be happy. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in it. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the New Orleans. Real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16 renegade on a make it. Buy a tree, no love. I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Out of my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the cameras before you get freaky. Can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. On 65th Street. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the New Orleans. Real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
We need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. First and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. First set of downs.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
3rd and a yard.
Ready? Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18. Don't go, 18. Let go.
Second down throw for Richardson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll try to run for it. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. That's on the former second-round pick, Elton Jenkins.
Let's go now. '60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on it, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Warriors, 70. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
19, Lion.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Colts' 26-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Got it, ready. Come on, set. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Extra point try forthcoming.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, Richardson. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on your return, Mike, but that's okay. The #1 thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Track at 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. Big play for KC. Pickup of 46 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, KC. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Go! Go!
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set up! Mustang 19! Seven Pirates! Set up!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Moore. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready! 60 Bobcat! Here we go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
It's not a surprise that they decided to send this many receivers deep into the pass defense to try to pick up this first down. But the defense was ready for it. Now the quarterback's got nowhere to go with the ball. Ends up taking a loss. An even bigger hole to climb out of.
60 Maverick! 70 Ranger!
Moore going in motion.
Set go!
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
18 Rattler! Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Warrior 70! Check! 18, Pioneer! 19, Lion! Hut!
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Tag.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
70 Lions. Let's go.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Past midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Hey.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
The quarterback's going to get all the credit for the passing yards here, but Mike, you know what makes a really good quarterback? Really good weapons on offense, and this is a great example here why. Not a real deep pass, albeit accurate and on time, but then after the catch is where a bulk of the gain came from, and we're seeing that become a big part of NFL offenses. Not everything has to be a bomb downfield. Big plays can come from short throws.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
19-18.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Tight end going in motion here.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Let's go. 79 Bronco.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Stephanie. Mustang 19.
They put Wilson in motion. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
On the jump. 69.
Second down throw for Richardson. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready? 19. Tiger. 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set go.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Tight end motioning left.
Hot, hot.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
32.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Hold the ready.
A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's a run going left. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on his head.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10.
Set up. Tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They'll look to throw again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Third down coming up.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Mustang 19.
Moore going in motion.
Ready, ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, KC.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Off he goes. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Set. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 1st and goal.
Set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
19 Lion. Ready.
Back to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Go.
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they had no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chiefs 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first down.
Go! Come 19! Come 19!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding.